Number 1. A student designs an experiment to determine the strength of 4 different types of magnet. They hang magnets at different heights above a tray full of tacks. The results of the student's experiment are shown below. Here's your tray, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. How can the student improve the experiment? A. Conduct 5 trials using tacks made of different materials. B. Conduct 5 trials making sure that all magnets are hung from the same height. C. Conduct 5 trials using different shapes of magnets. D. Conduct 5 trials pulling the tray along a table. Number 2. Students performed several trials using the setup shown. Students were also given this hypothesis. If friction increases, then the rolling distance of a marble will decrease. You have your marble. What should be changed to best test this hypothesis? A. Height of the ramp and roughness of the ramp surface. B. Height and length of the ramp. C. Roughness of the ramp surface. D. Height of the ramp. Number 3. Students observed 2 students swinging during recess. One student's swing has a shorter chain and is higher off the ground than the other student's swing. They also noticed that the student on the swing that is higher off the ground makes more back and forth motions than the other student. What conclusion can the students make based on the observations? Student 1, Student 2. A. Student 2 will move forward and backward 3 times in 6 seconds. B. Student 2 will move back and forth fewer times than Student 1. C. Student 1 will move back and forth fewer times than Student 2. D. Student 1 will have trouble swinging because the student's feet will drag on the ground. Number 4. A student set up an experiment with a marble, a foam cup, and a ramp. The cup has a hole on the side. The marble rolls down the ramp and pushes the cup. The student measures and records the distance that the cup moves when the marble pushes it. Then the student changes the height of the ramp and repeats the experiment. You have your marble, you have tape, and you have your hole. Which question was the student most likely trying to answer? A. How does the height of the ramp affect the mass of the marble? B. How does the height of the ramp affect the volume of the marble? C. How does the height of the ramp affect the time the marble takes to roll down the ramp? D. How does the height of the ramp affect the distance the marble rolls before stopping? Number 5. A student wants to complete a circuit to make only bulb X light up. Where could a wire be attached? You have bulb X, bulb Y. You have the battery holder, the battery holder, wire, clip. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A at 3 and 6, B at 2 and 5, C at 1 and 5, D at 2 and 3.